Shut up.
I'll take what I believe and I'm
Going crazy.
wanna be the one after your own heart. But I might doubt the process like I doubted the start. So I'm begging, oh, mercy. I'm begging, oh, mercy.
I'm feeling the worship right now, boy. Let's go.
Downstairs, I feel better in the cellar down there. Need some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it downstairs. I feel better in the cellar down there. Need some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it. Feeling like I'm nothing. Feeling like I'm run down. Was afraid of nothing. Now I'm just ashamed how hide my face from you. So I'm begging, oh, mercy. I'm begging, oh, mercy.
The anticipation is building. Oh my God.
Downstairs, I feel better in the cellar down there. Need some shelter from the weather.
You hear the chants?
All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it downstairs. I feel better in the cellar down there. It's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it. Oh, what have I become? Dirty and wretched.
I can't believe I let it play that long. We're gonna get the whole channel shut down today. That was 3 minutes. What's wrong with you? Come on, Manny, wake up. You know that's against the rules. You cannot do that. That's how you get the whole channel shut down. Somehow we got away with that. But let's keep it. Let's dial it back. Let's dial it back for a second. Because that was a lot to take in. Man, that was beautiful. Just hearing everybody coming together like that. He said, because I want to be the one after your own heart, and I might doubt the process like I doubted the start. I might doubt the process like I doubted the start. After your own heart immediately sounds biblical to me. That's when it kind of started standing out, because like David being described as a man after God's own heart, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the connection right there. So I guess wanting God and at the same time simultaneously questioning what God is doing are not necessarily opposites. Sometimes I feel like faith can be described as, I should say, continuing to reach toward him, right? While your understanding is still maybe catching up. Maybe your understanding is not there where your faith is. Maybe your faith is ahead of you, which is good because you're striving for something, right? And you're looking for something, right? And you can see the light, but you're not there yet. So your knowledge, your understanding is still catching up to where your heart is trying to go. You feel me? So, and the chorus is even more interesting. Downstairs, I feel better in the cellar. You know what I'm saying? I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it. Like some of those words are just, come in. That just sounds like, it almost sounds like retreat, right? Like he's running away. The cellar is like shelter for him, like he kind of described it. But it's also, at the same time, it's shelter, but it's also concealment. So he's protecting what he believes from the weather, I'll put that in quotations, which could be a metaphor for pressure or just judgment, shame, many things, right? I say just the outside world overall. And it's a full circle because eventually protection can turn into hiding. And I feel like that tension is real. And I feel like that needs to be more deeply sung about and described. Like, this is so deep, bro. This is layered, bro. Feeling like I'm nothing, ashamed how I hide my face from you. That feels like less like the fear of God and more like shame before God. What is fear? Fear is going to tell you, God might reject me, or that could be fear, right? And shame says, I already know I'm unworthy to be seen. And it's awesome that he's performing this because it gives it more oomph hearing the people join together in this worship. Really, this is really what's happening, right? He's also not bargaining. We gotta make sure we define that because he's not defending himself. That's not what's happening. He's just asking for something he knows he can't necessarily earn. I don't know. It's deep, man. These lyrics are so deep. It's crazy that he's actually performing this right now. Like, this is definitely a song that I would much rather have heard for the first time live like this.
It's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my I'll take what I believe in. Oh, what have I become? Dirty and wretched one. Am I unholy land? Have I forced your hand?
What a question! What a question!
Mercy.
Oh, that's deep. My hair just stood up.
Down there.
No, I need to hear that again.
Mercy. Down there, it's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it down. I feel better in the cellar. It's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it downstairs. I feel better in the cellar down there. It's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve. I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it. 'Cause I want to be the one after your own heart. And I might doubt the process like I doubt the stars. You can have all of me and all I've ever known. You can have both my lungs if you ask me so. 'Cause I want to be the one after your own heart. And I might doubt the process like I doubt the start.
Black chairs matter. We brought that hashtag back. I bought this chair because I broke my last one. For some reason, I'm ready to break this one. He said, "Oh, what have I become? Dirty and wretched one. Am I unholy land? Have I forced your hand?" That bridge right there, or whatever the heck that was, feels like the emotional center of the whole song, right? It really like got to the feels. It really hit the feels hard right there. And it may be because of the way he sang it too. But in here, he's not merely asking, what did I do? He's asking, what have I become? That's way heavier, because now guilt has started attaching itself to identity. Am I on holy land is such strong imagery, almost like he sees himself as territory that God shouldn't even want anymore. It's almost sad. Whoa. It's making me kind of sad thinking about that. But obviously the song continues and he keeps returning to mercy. And that changes everything for me personally, because mercy only matters if the person asking for it knows they need it. Clarification, the entire song feels like somebody caught between surrender and shame. You can have all I've made and all I've ever known. That sounds like complete surrender. While I'll take what I believe and I'm hiding it, sounds like somebody's still afraid to live that surrender publicly. And the ending layering of all those ideas he presented to us they're very beautiful, because he's simultaneously hiding his belief while singing, I want to be the one after your own heart, like David, right? So I know that contradiction feels weird, but it's intentionally human, actually, especially someone walking in their path with faith, because faith can be sincere while the person carrying it is still frightened, ashamed, doubtful, unfinished. These things could all coexist at once. And what I'm really, I guess, taking from this is that the downstairs obviously isn't just a physical refuge, but we gotta obviously always look deeper for the metaphor. You know, it feels like that private part of ourselves where we retreat when things were too maybe vulnerable, or maybe when things were too exposed. And spiritually, I guess the danger is that the place we use for shelter can eventually become the place we hide from God. And this is how you know he's being so honest with this, because this story is never told, right? Let's think about this for a second. When have we ever heard this story? Outside of David in the Bible, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about, I'm not saying this story doesn't exist, but when is it told? You got to be brave. You got to be honest. You got to hold yourself accountable. You got to be vulnerable and shameful at the same time. You got to feel all these things to come to a conclusion to make a song like this, which why these songs hit so hard. The most powerful thing about this song is that he doesn't sound like somebody losing faith. Let that simmer for a second, right? He sounds like somebody ashamed that his faith still matters this much to him. Isn't that crazy? That's kind of crazy to think about. And at the same time, he's begging for the courage to stop hiding it. That's really what he's pleading for, so that he can openly, publicly stand on his faith no matter what anybody says. The fans, the labels, family, whoever. This is my God. This is who I sing toward. This is who I believe in. This is the Father of all fathers, who I love and praise. Now, God, help me say that on stage.